A total of 8.22 billion Nepali rupees was invested in the construction of Bhairava International Airport, intended as an alternative to Tribhuvan International Airport. However, compensation for the land acquired for the project amounted to 3 times the construction cost, totaling 23 billion Nepali rupees. While 450 bighas of land were sufficient, 700 bighas were acquired. A subcommittee under the Accounts Committee of Parliament found that the land, for which significant compensation was paid, has not been developed with the necessary infrastructure. The report also highlighted several issues, including a lack of adequate studies prior to the airport's upgrade, the absence of a commercial action plan for its construction and operation, and challenges with air route permits. The subcommittee concluded that diplomatic efforts for route approval, including the instrument landing system, were insufficient and that the promotion of commercial flights was hindered by the absence of incentives to attract national and international airlines.
एयरपोर्ट बनाइदिएको छ, जग्गा अधिग्रहण गरेको छ, भवन बनाइदिएको छ, नेताको छोराहरूलाई ठेक्का दिएको छ, त्यो सबै गरेको छ, तर टायर पञ्चरको त चाहिँ छैन हैन। सो त्यो व्यवस्थापकीय कमजोरी त्यो भयो, भवनमा तदर्थवाद हाबी भयो, जग्गा अधिग्रहणमा चाहिँ अनावश्यक खर्च गरेर अधिग्रहण गरेको त्यो तीनवटा पक्ष कमजोर पाए।
National flag carrier Nepal Airlines Corporation, along with Jazeera Airlines, Fly Dubai, Thai Air Asia, Qatar Airways and others initially operated flights from Bhairava but suspended them shortly after due to the lack of a functional airport ecosystem. They identified issues with the visa center, labor office, passenger infrastructure and flight visibility as key challenges. A subcommittee under the Accounts Committee led by CPN-UML lawmaker Yogesh Bhattarai, former Minister for Tourism during the airport's construction, concluded that international flights will remain unfeasible unless the government develops a concrete action plan. However, the report remains incomplete. Bhattarai resigned from his position as coordinator on 21st of March following calls for his removal due to his prior role as Minister for Tourism. The subcommittee has yet to appoint a new coordinator.
सञ्चालनमा अहिले पनि कठिनाइ छ। अब केही विमानहरू बीचमा सञ्चालन गरियो, अलिकति फोर्सफुल्ली नै अलिकति बलपूर्वक नै सञ्चालन गर्ने कोसिस गरियो, तर त्यसले स्वाभाविक गति लिन सकेन। अब त्यसले गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ त्यो विमानस्थल अहिले आवश्यकताको र औचित्यको चाहिँ विषयमा प्रश्न उठेको छ र आवश्यकता र औचित्य र सम्भाव्यताको अध्ययन नगरिकन राज्यको ठूलो लगानी गरियो भन्ने कुरा त त्यो त स्वाभाविकै छ।
Although the subcommittee raised concerns about the airport's operation, the government had already taken some initiatives, such as establishing a visa center and conducting health screenings for workers going abroad. However, due to the failure to implement these decisions, airlines have not resumed regular flights. The subcommittee now recommends that the government introduce a plan offering concessions and discounts to attract companies interested in developing Bhairava International Airport as an alternative to Tribhuvan International Airport. It warns that if the airport remains non-operational, it will not only undermine the justification for acquiring property from 2,200 households, but also raise doubts about the state's investment.